Hi everybody. I just wanted to get on real quick and talk to you and let you know. Um basically I've been going through mentally, emotionally, I've been going through, and I didn't know if there was going to be a light at the end of the tunnel, but there is, y'all. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. I was doing a lot of stuff and I just felt like everything was getting blocked and everything was going wrong. But I want you to know that God is working in your life to line up things, and you may not understand why everything's going wrong and everything's not lining up like you wanted to. But remember your prayers, remember what you asked for, and that He's answering them in His own time. It's not happening the way that you want it to or you want it to, but it's happening. And I had to figure that out. I was like, really? I don't have health insurance. I had to go through, but I went through the fire before getting this health insurance. I finally got a therapist, although I'm thinking I really need to get a new one. But I went through the fire in order to get the health insurance, in order to get the therapist. It's been a lot. Let me just tell you that. It's been a lot. I don't have a vehicle right now. My car is not working. And I'm trying to figure out what do I do? I gotta have work. And I don't have transportation, so I thought I was gonna get a bike. I got the bike and then the bike got stolen, y'all. What the It's no matter what you do, you ML. I'm just so over it, y'all. But I'm gonna figure this thing out. I'm just trying. I'm just putting one foot in front of the other. So I was applying for jobs, and I got an offer letter today, and it's for decent money, that will help me afford the cost of living in the area that I want to be in, and I'm excited about it. But of course, I don't have transportation right now, and I'm gonna have to figure out, because it's gonna be a whole new city and just trying to make connections. But I just want y'all to be encouraged. And let me tell you, speak up on the things that people do, whether it's friends, it's family members, it's co-workers, it's employers, it's anybody in your community. They're doing stuff that's not right, let them know. You don't have to be mean about it, and you don't have to be condemning or anything. But this is a behavior, but this is what I want to see from you, and what I need from you right now. And if they cannot give you that, don't stress. Just make sure they're outside of your circle, because this is a brand new season, a season of favor, a season of abundance, a season of just taking scissors to negative people. I don't care if they're family members or friends. I had to do that with a friend. She's going through right now, I'm going through, and I had to explain to her, I'm sorry. I don't have, my cup is empty. I don't have anything to give to you. It's an unfortunate time because you just lost your mom. But the most I can do is send my condolences to you. I sent flowers for her mom's grave. I didn't get a chance to send her any money because I'm broke right now. But even if I did have money, it's okay. And is it really? Is the money really gonna help you manage much. This grief is not. It's a nice gesture, but it doesn't really fix anything in your life. And she was just not open to the idea of like thinking about like, oh, what happens next? She was so busy about the present time, like taking care of her mom who was ill, and she really didn't want to let her go. And it was just time, and I was letting her know it's time, baby. It's coming up. She's not doing well, and so, but she just wasn't ready to hear it, and I had to let her do what she needed to do at that moment, do what she felt she needed to do that was in her own personal best interest, and helped her to feel better in that moment. But I could not give to her. Um, any other time I would have like gone up there and like visited with her and like try to be a comfort to her, but I don't have anything to give. My cup is empty, so I'm pouring only into myself and no one else. And this is life. It's inconvenient. Sometimes family and friends, they can't be there for you the way that you would want them to show up for you because they got their own crap that they're dealing with. And but I want you to still feel encouraged. Like things can change, things can get better. Um, and don't let people convince you like you're wrong and you have to do it their way and you have to meet their acceptance and approval. No, you don't. If you have consistently explained to them, like, hey, this does not work for me, and they're like, you got to do it my way, I'll be like, okay, um, this is my moment to cut you off and be done with you. It's a lot. I know you saw everything on my face. Like I was just thinking really hard. It's like thinking out loud, but using your face to do it. I'm just thinking about so many things. Um, but don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to cut people off. Don't be afraid to cut off employers. I understand that like you got bills and you got this and that. Let me tell you, God took it away from me. I was holding on by a thread to a previous job, holding on by a damn thread. And the only reason why I did it is because I was just like, I refused to make a lateral move or a downward move as far as income. I wanted to hold out for something better. And God took that job away from me any damn way because it was just so toxic and unhealthy and like not for me. And I was just like, oh, but I gotta wait. I gotta at least, have this or that, the other, because we're always thinking about the bills. Um, and we're not thinking about like, okay, how can I reduce the amount of rent that I pay? Is it possible to move someplace cheaper? I know there were a lot of options that were cheaper than the current place that we were living. Like I still wouldn't have been able to find a place on my own, which was the most ideal option, was to live by my damn self and not with anybody else, to move again with someone else, but to live by myself, no one else, like straight up studio style. And there was not even a place that offered a studio that was affordable on my salary, which is sad. I was like, yeah. I was just like, this is ridiculous. But I want you to feel like you can speak up, and I want you to know too, I spoke up. I spoke up about my previous employer. I've spoken up about other employers. That's it. It's freaking hilarious how incompetent people are. Kelly Joe, I'm gonna call you out. Yeah, from the tour guide place. Yeah. Uh huh. I don't care if you're like involved with the mafia or whatever. Like Kelly Joe, you blackballed me from the tour guide business because you was pissed. I called you out on some legitimate stuff, and you're mad sad. Y'all, I have got to show you the email. But anyway, I'm gonna have to contact like the U.S. Department of Labor and let them know about her because Dodo Brain put it in writing. But that's not the topic of today. I just want you to know. Previous employer tried tried to fight me on this unemployment. Had a police report put out on me. Decided they didn't want to press charges though. But put a police report out on me. Tried to deny me my unemployment benefits. I still got them. Had a judge like try to get my benefits denied. I sent information over his head to say he acted out of his jurisdiction, which he did. He tried to make my license invalid and say, well, your address on your license is different from when your current address. Sir, this isn't traffic court and you're not a federal agent. So my license is none of your business. All you if you're worried about me saying who I am is not who I am because the address isn't the same, it has nothing to do with nothing. And especially for workforce commission. Come on now. You 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 really playing that real hard, that card. And people are stupid. They think you don't understand that like there's like federal, state, and like city. And federal, state, and city are very different, baby. Your city, you're in between at best. You're in between city and state. You're like a circuit level judge, but you probably lower court. But it's the workforce commission. So that means you're not even federal, let alone state. And so you have no authority to act on that. And plus, this isn't traffic court. So I provided a passport as evidence of who I was, and it was still denied. So I had to go over his head and make sure he understood that I'm a highly educated, intelligent, knowledgeable, wise individual. And he crossed the wrong one. I'm a divine daughter of the Most High, and I've got his work to do, and he is disrupting my progress. And so now he must pay the consequence for this bad behavior. But I just want to make sure you feel encouraged to do what you need to do and stop being fearful. Fear is irrational, and doubt is the enemy. You must murder doubt. Don't let doubt tell you what you can and cannot do or what's going to happen and what's not going to happen. You have no clue until you do it. So you stop worrying about the outcome and start worrying about acting and being like Nike. Just do it. Speak your piece. You can do it diplomatically. You can do it professionally. You can do it politely. But what you should not do is remain quiet and silent because then it means you are agreeing to the egregious and bad behavior that they're engaging in. And if you really want to see change in your world, start speaking up. You pay nothing to speak up. And I know you're going to say, well, when people do it, they get this happens and the other happens. Did anybody die? That's when you need to worry. Did they die? You lose a job. So what? Go get a new one. What they gonna say? Oh, well, they started talking mess, and they can't hold you back, baby. Go get you a lawyer then. Before you speak up, go get you a lawyer. Pay whatever money you need to consult with them. Find out what your rights are when you speak up. Because once you speak up and then they try to retaliate, you be like, I'm prepared. I'm prepared for the outcome. That's what you need to understand. God has already equipped you with everything you need to know. This is why fear has no power, because you can be prepared for any outcome. You don't have to sit and be paralyzed. You don't have to sit quietly and idly by and watch the bad behavior. No, 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 no. You get to speak up. You get to do something about it. But if you are concerned, if you have a legitimate concern, like, oh, they're going to retaliate, they're going to take my funds away, and I have to live, well, then, you know what? You be prepared for that. You be prepared for them taking your funds away. You be prepared for them to retaliate against you. What can you do to protect yourself from those things? Go talk with a lawyer. Go talk with an employment lawyer and say, hey, I want to speak up, but I'm afraid. No, don't say you're afraid. Say, I want to speak up, but I'm concerned that there will be retaliation for speaking up. Should I put something in writing? Should I just speak to them verbally? What is my recourse? What is my strategy or method for dealing with this particular situation? And some people are going to be like, oh, I don't have the money, or I've done that before and I didn't really get any information. Sometimes you have to do things repeatedly before you get the desired response. Believe you me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm itching. It's allergies. I'm itching so bad. But I'm trying to tell y'all, like, if you just speak up, stop letting fear rule your world. Stop letting it dominate you and control you and make you feel small. You are powerful because you are a divine child of God. Don't you forget it. Don't let these people make you forget who you are. You are so powerful. You have the ability to create the world you desire to live in. But it takes small steps. And you have to put fear in its place and tell it. Your irrational fear, I don't know if this is going to be the outcome. I have to see. But if this is what you're concerned about and it's legitimate, I will address it. I will be prepared for that outcome. I'll be prepared for the outcome. And then you take doubt and you murder it. You tell doubt, you can't live here. You don't kick it out. Murder doubt. You gotta murder it every time it comes back, but you still need to murder it when it comes back. Like chop its head off, quarter it, like whatever you gotta do to doubt, you beat it to death. I don't care what you gotta do, but you gotta kill it. You gotta kill doubt. Doubt cannot dwell in your world because it will murder everything in sight that you want for yourself. Everything that you desire in this world, doubt will kill it. It will just consume it like fire and turn it into ashes. Don't let doubt do that to you. Y'all be blessed. Have a wonderful one.